Welcome to another episode of Sports and Discourse with your host, Derek Stevenson. And on today's episode, first, I want to apologize, guys. My work schedule has been crazy. I took a promotion at work and now I'm on a night shift. So it's been very difficult for me to be able to stream. The last several games I've been at work, so I haven't had a chance to stream. I miss talking to you guys, though. This Friday, hopefully, keep my fingers crossed, but I'm gonna try to stream either during the game or I'm gonna stream directly after the game. I actually have a ball that I'm taking my wife to, and Friday night is the hospitality night, so I may be able to stream with you guys. That's the plan for right now. But yeah, man. So I just want to apologize for that. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me, but the main reason why I want to do this video, man, I want to talk about our guy, Reed Sheppard. And I know that you probably already seen it now, but he is projected to be the number one pick in the 2024 NBA draft. And man, I'm not going to lie to you. As much as I loved Reed, I did not see that coming. It kind of still is shocking to me, actually. And I remember when I first started paying attention to Reed Sheppard, I really loved his game. I thought he was really, I thought he played, when I was watching him in high school, I thought he was playing with the poise and the composure of an actual college player then. So I guess he always kind of been a little ahead of his time in that aspect. But I didn't think he was going to play this well at Kentucky. I actually expected to have him play for Kentucky for several years. I'm not necessarily saying 4, but I thought we would at least get 2 years out of Reed. And unfortunately for us, he's probably going to be going in the NBA draft. If he's projected to be number 1, I don't see how he could pass it up and come back to school, even though I feel like he would benefit more from playing ball at Kentucky. The thing that worries me about a lot of our guys from this year's class is I feel like the majority of them are going to be sent off to the G League to develop, because I don't think any of them will be able to contribute a lot to an NBA team next year. And, you know, I would rather for them to be playing at Kentucky and developing at Kentucky versus developing for some NBA G League team. So I wish there was a way that they could afford to pay some of these guys like a Reed Sheppard to come back and continue playing for Kentucky, because I really enjoy watching them play this year. And I will say this, he may not be one of the most naturally gifted freshmen that Calipari's ever had. You know, he's had some really fast dude. He's had some really athletic people. He had some, you know, some tall guys. He's had a little bit of mix of everything. But as far as the complete package, Reed Sheppard is probably one of the best freshmen that Calipari's ever coached at Kentucky. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you look at the totality of his game, when he's aggressive, he's able to score 20 points. And I know there was a couple of times earlier in the season when DJ Wagner was getting it going, I felt like Reed was being a little passive. And I feel like he kind of laid back, and then eventually he picked it back up and he started being aggressive. But when he's aggressive, he pretty much showed you he has the ability to score high numbers and take over and close out a game. And we've seen him do it several times this season. One thing that I love about him, in the pressure moments, outside of him making a couple of weird turnovers, there's been about 2 or 3 weird turnovers that he's made, but we still obviously got to chalk that up with him being young. But for the most part, you can pretty much count on him to make big shots, and more, even probably more importantly, he makes key free throws. As far as defense goes, he's not a lockdown defender, but he's just a playmaker on defense. Like, he finds a way to get his hands on the balls, whether it be him reaching in on a guy dribbling the ball, or whether it be him shooting the passing lanes, or him making a timely block shot. Reed is he's just a scrapper on defense. He's all over the place, giving effort all over the court. So realistically, when you look at him, do you think he's a number one prospect? As far as like, if you ask me, do I think he's gonna get drafted to an NBA team and then lead an NBA team to a championship? I don't know if he has the capability of doing that. The jury's still out. I'm not gonna discount him because I feel like he's just been proving the doubters wrong all season long. But I don't necessarily think that he's capable of doing that yet, based off what I've seen. But if you're talking about just being one of the best performers in college basketball this season, Reed Sheppard is one of the best performers in college basketball I've seen all year. The kid just pretty much does it all, man. And I'm sure that when he first came to Kentucky, he probably had no idea that he was gonna overall be probably the best player on this team. I sure didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I seen some of these guys, obviously y'all know I love Dillingham, so I thought Dillingham would be one of the best players on the team. I definitely thought Justin Edwards was gonna be one of the best players of the team, and I thought Bradshaw had a real high likeliness of being one of the best players on the team. And sometimes it just work out a little different. Some people develop a little slower than others. Some people pick it up a little quicker, and then some people from last year got a little better. Obviously talking about Adu Thero, Anyenzo. So and even Reeves, I can't lie, Reeves is a lot better than he was last year. His game ain't really expanded a whole lot, but he's polished up, what he did, and he does it at a pretty consistent level for us. But overall, Reed Sheppard is probably the best player on the team, and I'm sure he probably didn't see that coming. But when he gets aggressive, man, he just makes it happen. And I can't wait to see what he does in this SEC tournament. But yeah, that definitely shocked me to see Reed Sheppard is projected to be the number one draft pick in 2024, man. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up right there, guys. Like I said, just bear with me. I'm trying to get my schedule back together. And hopefully I'll be streaming on Saturday. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Were you shocked to hear about Reed being projected the number one pick? Do you think he's worthy of it? Would you pick him with the number one pick? Just let me know, and we'll get back at it next time. Sports and Discourse with Derek Stevenson.